communism and the Soviet Union.
Get in the game. Run for office.
It's you.
I'm running for governor, and I would like your vote.
I've forgotten your name.
Do his initials help, or R?
Honey, Roy Rogers is here.
Dennis Quaid is again taking on the role of an American president in the soon-to-be-released Reagan. He's one of our great actors in classic films like Dan Ponce's favorite Breaking Away, Everybody's All-American, and The Parent Trap.
Oh, I like The Parent Trap. He's a singer and songwriter as well, and we're happy to have him in the studio. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
good to have you. You a history buff?
A little bit, yes,
Yeah?
a little bit.
It must make it fun to play a president.
I've played a lot of real people. This actually makes my third president.
Oh, third president.
Yeah, I played Clinton in a HBO thing about 10 years ago, and Reagan, and I played a Bush-like character in American Dreams.
Yeah, and you've golfed with presidents before, haven't you? What do you?
Yes, I have golfed with presidents.
Yeah, I have, yes.
You can learn a lot about a guy golfing with him,
That's
right?
the only time they get to drive. Really, I played golf with Clinton, and it was just like the golf cart was.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Do you learn much about a guy playing golf with him?
Yes, you do.
What
You
do
learn
Imagine the highs and
quite a
lows
lot
of golf,
about them. Yeah, about them. You know,
What'd you
because
learn about
golf
him?
test you believe me.
Yeah. What did you learn about Clinton?
Clinton was I said you could have been a scratch if you weren't president, if you didn't give up that day job you got. But he was great. I spent a weekend in the White House with him on a slow news weekend. Hillary wasn't there.
Yeah.
I just roamed around the White House, and it was just
Really?
threw the dog, threw the ball to the dog on the lawn, but down there is that tunnel down there in the basement and stuff.
Oh, that's
he was
great.
He was really really great.
That's
and
cool.
I played golf with Trump, and that was quite an experience. He's really good.
Yeah.
He is really good.
Yeah.
Gosh.
That's good.
How do you prepare for a role like Ronald Reagan, someone that everybody's so familiar with and is quite loved by so many in this country? Were you studying his mannerisms and the way his voice was at the time?
Yeah, it's been 5 years now since I was offered the role before COVID, and he was my favorite president. He really was, for what he did. And I didn't want to do a love letter, and I didn't want to do an impersonation, and this tingle of fear went down my spine because. Like Muhammad Ali, everybody knows what he looks like, sounds like, has a very strong opinion of what you do. And so it took me a while to say yes, but I went to the Reagan Ranch, which is not open to the public, where they lived. And you go up 5 miles of the worst road in California and come out. In fact, there's a photo of it. We actually shot at the Reagan Ranch.
Oh, wow.
And I realized that Reagan was a humble man. He wasn't a rich man. I mean, the house that they had, which was the Western White House, it was 1,100 square feet, maybe. They had a king-size bed, but it was 2 single beds that were zip-tied together.
They were zip-tied together.
No kidding.
And they left it exactly, like you feel like they're going to come back at any time.
Wow.
But
I read your favorite film was Right Stuff. Is that true?
Yep.
Why is that?
It was The Right Stuff, but Reagan has become my favorite film that I've ever done. Because I have a different kind of measurement. It's about the experience that I had while I was making it.
Oh.
And this was truly an incredible experience.
Yeah.
We made the movie during COVID. In fact, everybody got COVID doing it.
It's been most of America, right?
It's been a long journey, and I did not want it to come out during election year. That was like my main thing. But then it turns out, what do I know?
Yeah.
Because it's actually a very good time for it to come out this year.
Yeah.
I understand your faith has been so important throughout your life. How does it guide you in terms of career choices? Does it play a role in that as well?
Well, it plays a role in everything. Either that voice of our Creator, God's voice, or the lack of it. that's there, and I think it's very important to me. Very important to all of us, really. Our faith.
Yeah. How influential was your brother? Are you two competitive in any way, or?
About who got the biggest glass of iced tea or
Yeah.
the most potatoes or whatever, starting with that. But he's he's always been my big brother. He's like immensely talented, and I think he had a lot to do with me getting into acting as well. You know, he was first.
Yeah.
And so I was curious too about. I read that you were surprised to be offered the role of Ronald Reagan. Now, why were you surprised?
Well, I didn't think I looked like him or
Yeah,
sounded
yeah,
like him,
right.
but it was really that fear, that went down my spine. But when I have that, that's usually a sign that that's something you should do
There you go.
to get out of your comfort zone. We're both actors. We both have sunny dispositions.
Yeah.
And but it's wanted to get down. I have a responsibility. I've played a lot of real people to tell the story from their point of view in a way, and to just get beyond any kind of surface thing. But I watched miles of videotape.
I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah. What can people expect at the performance tonight?
Oh, at the Athenaeum?
Yeah.
Well, Reagan won't be there.
Yeah.
It'll be guarantee a money back guarantee of a good time. How's that?
you go.
Good.
People have been working all week, and they take the time to come and see me, and I just want everybody to have a great time.
Yeah, I watched you in Great Balls of Fire, and how fun was that for you to kind of combine what I assume two passions,
Yeah.
music and acting?
That was something else. Jerry Lee, I didn't play piano when I got that role, but I had a year to prepare for it, and Jerry Lee was one of my teachers.
Wow.
That was,
How many people can say that, right?
Yeah, how many people can say that? And then he was on the set every day over my shoulder going, "You're getting it wrong, son." So,
No pressure or anything,
no
right?
pressure, yeah.
Yeah, an evening with Dennis Quaid tonight at 7:30. There's the information on your screen. It's on Southport. And great to have you in studio with
Yeah,
us.
the
Thank you.
Athenaeum Theater.
Yeah.
They've redone it or whatever. I'm
Yeah.
really looking forward to that.
And here's your album, Fallen.
Yeah, Fallen.
The Sharks perform on this one with you, or no?
No, this was all done in Nashville. I called it Fallen, a gospel record for sinners, because I wanted the largest audience possible.
Yeah, just cover everybody.
Yeah.
That's great. Great to meet you, Dennis.
Thank you for
too,
being
thank
here. We
you.
appreciate it.
Time now for Round Top.